Damn, bro, she don't miss. And Arlette dropped another catch up, this time with Ramon and Alicia. Hey, man, you know what time it is. Great Men and God Media TV with another reaction video. Let's get it going. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I'm getting so excited. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here today with...
Damn, I don't remember these motherfuckers at all. They gotta do the run back because I don't remember them at all. I don't remember her. This guy. Damn, this just be so many episodes they be dropping. I don't know. They gotta
Ramon
run it
and
back.
Alicia. Welcome, y'all.
Hey,
How
what's
we
going on?
feeling?
Doing all right yourself?
Good, yeah. I'm good, thanks. So we had you guys on episode 18 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys ended up matching. All right. Okay, so my final question, is it a yes
Oh,
for you for her?
For sure.
Is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, definitely
We
do
got
it.
him!
okay. Yeah, the glasses. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize him. It was the damn glasses. And the there go the tall crop top dude. He was on 2 episodes. I remember him. Okay. And then her. I actually completely forgot about her. Honestly. Um, yeah, I forgot about both these dudes. Both of these people on the show. Um, but yeah, I remember them now. It's just be so many episodes be dropping every week. It's really hard to keep up.
All right, I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Yes!
Oh yeah, okay,
And so,
okay.
obviously on the show, we saw there were, quite a few comments about this, that, and the third. And, you guys went down the line, got to meet a few different people, and we got to know a little bit about each of you. But, if you want to just let us know a little bit more, Ramon, we could start with you.
Yes, my name is Ramon. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, currently living in Scottsdale, Arizona. I own Triple R Detailing in Indiana, and
Nice.
then I also own Mila Properties here in Scottsdale, and then Kiss Gang Motorsports as well here in Scottsdale. So,
Okay, nice. A whole entrepreneur.
yeah, got to in today's economy for sure.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And then what about for you, Alicia?
So my name's Alicia. I'm from Washington State originally. I've lived in
Okay,
Arizona for a couple years.
nice.
I go to school for marketing at ASU. Yeah,
Okay.
and I do content creating, of course.
Nice. So yeah, speaking of
She sound like that other girl that was on the atrocious woman lineup. Y'all know who I'm talking about, where the women were, you know, just trash talking the men that were 6 feet tall and popping them because of their outfit. There was one chick on that episode at the very end. She sounded very bubbly. I'm just saying their voice sounds the same to me. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm tripping or not.
content creating. So on the show, one of the comments from one of the guys in the lineup was he was like, content creator, I wasn't sure what to think about that. And he kind of said he thought adult entertainer.
Yes.
What was going through your mind when he said that? Because you were like, wait, what? Like,
Honestly, I thought that was kind of funny. If you're saying that, are you telling me I'm your type, or like, what are you getting at? A lot of people thought it was really offensive. Me, I was just like, whatever. Like,
yeah,
what are you talking about? Is the real question. That was my question. But I didn't take it any type of way because I know what kind of content I put out and what I'm doing. So
Yeah, and
I
then
didn't mind.
another one of the other contestants was like, "Oh, he popped on you because he was like, I don't think you have a real job."
Yes, I thought that was odd. But honestly, I thought, one thing about me, I don't have to tell everybody all my sources of income, but I am a veteran. So it's like I'm getting paid to go to school. It's the
Right.
big ticket there. It's like,
Nice.
hello, I didn't have to sit there and itemize all my bills to him. But yeah.
Good. We're glad.
Okay, but what is your real source of income? Is it from the military? Is it content creation? You know what I'm saying? Like the person I deal with, I'm not gonna put all her business out there, but let's just say she does content creation and she has a job, but she gets paid both. And nothing wrong with that. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that for me. Like honestly, that's cool. Multiple streams of income is you definitely need that in today's economy for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's just say, hey, uh, my actual job is XYZ, but I also do content creation as well. Nothing wrong with that.
Glad you got that out.
Yes.
And then Ramon, for you, you're 6'3", right? But you were actually called shorter on the show.
It's the first time for everything.
Imagine.
Yeah. Everybody at home and that I know was like, man, that's crazy.
We're like, we get 6'5" is the
Everybody
new.
been hitting me up like, what's up, Too Short? I'm like, wow, damn, I got a whole new name, Too Short. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know that one was really different. I was like, what? I think you were actually one of like the taller guys in the lineup. Like,
Yeah, and then the guy next to me was 6'5", and she said she dates guys 6'5"
About
or
his height.
taller, and it
Yeah.
was like, okay, so
Completely delusional talking about I date guys 6'5" or 6'3" or whatever the case may be. That's literally the top 3%, 3 to 1% of the world. You know what I'm saying? So like guys, and even guys over 6 feet tall. I'm 6'1". Guys over 6 feet tall are rare. You know what I'm saying? That's a small percentage of the population. The average height for a man in the United States is 5'9". All right, and the average height for a man internationally is 5'7". So yeah, man, yeah, anything over 6 feet, especially 6'3" or 6'5", you're talking about extremely rare. You know what I'm saying? So females who do that and say that are delusional.
what's
Straight
up
up.
with him then? You know,
Never
so it was
know.
kind of awkward.
Yeah. Okay, well, kind of to get into the juicy part that everybody waits to hear about. Since you guys ended up
She's cute.
matching, have you gone on a date?
She's cute. I mean, you know, I'm not a big fan of tattoos, but I would say her skin tone and the way the tattoo is designed on her arm looks good. And I'm not a fan of tattoos at all, but it looks good on her. And I like her skin. She got a pretty face. It looks like her natural hair too. So I like that. That's dope.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay, why
Oh,
not?
shit.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Why not?
Okay, you want to take it off?
You can start.
Oh, okay, let's
Yeah,
start over
please
here.
start.
Well, we made arrangements on Thursday to have brunch on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe it was set for like 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I believe I reached out to her on Saturday to see if she wanted me to send a driver to her. You know, I felt like that'd be nice. So we had reservations at Global Ambassador at 1
Nice.
o'clock. So she didn't reply until 12:55 the next day. You know, and she said she was going to be late and that she had just seen the text and she thought she replied and this, that, and the other. But at that point, it was too late.
Okay.
In my eyes.
Okay. Alicia?
Okay, so yeah, we had chit-chatted throughout the week, and he would ask me, like, are you busy, blah, blah, blah. And of course, yeah, he sent that text. I'm running out the door, and I didn't answer. Like, you know, I didn't, like, leave him hanging, but I didn't. I sent him the audio message, like, hey, I'm going to be, like, 5 minutes late. I'm on my way. And then when I go and check, I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't text him back. So I'm not going to
Completely sauteed and fricasseed. Man, it's just crazy, bro. This is crazy. Like, y'all really gotta stop wasting people's time when y'all come on. This is not even this show, but in general, when you're trying to date and put yourself out there and you're on the dating market and you don't reply to text or you planning on trips with your ex girlfriend or boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? And knowing the fact that whoever you're trying to date, you're not taking them seriously. Stop putting yourself out there and stop wasting time. I just reacted to the catch up yesterday, right? With Jeremy and Briella, whatever her name is. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name. Like, the dude had a pre-planned trip with his ex-girlfriend to go to Puerto Rico for his birthday. And now this chick, I was waiting for her to reply to deny what he said, because he said that she didn't reply to the text to confirm the date until the next day, right? The next day. I was waiting for her to say, nah, that ain't true. She confirmed it. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you gonna be trying to set a date and you don't reply to the next day, literally, it's a wrap. Like, it shows me you're not interested. You know, it's a waste of time. It's not wasting my time, and time is valuable as a man. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I completely get what he did. Well, as far as you know, not going through with the date. Apparently, she's going to explain herself further regarding, what happened. But she already confirmed. Yeah, I replied late. I forgot. Please, girl. There's something called following up. Like, let me just stop right there. Let's continue.
I say I'm ditzy, but I'm like, hey, I'm on my way there, blah, blah, blah. So like he said, at 12:55, I'm on my way to the Global Ambassador. His red receipts are on. He reads it, sees that I'm here. You could hear in the audio message, I'm obviously in my car driving, and he just leaves it on red. So then, mind you, I'm driving, going. I don't live that far. And then I get there and I'm like, hey, just parked in valet, right? So I'm like driving. I'm not totally on my phone.
Yeah.
I just assumed, like, out of good nature, I got up. I went to work last night, got up, got ready, went, that he was just going to meet me there. Like, we had confirmed the date like 3 times already.
Okay.
I understand that was my fault that I didn't respond to that text. But at this point, we had like 3 confirmations. So I just assumed, maybe that's me, that we were going to show up. And yeah. He left the messages on red, didn't respond. I went, hung out at the restaurant for like 15 minutes and said, gonna pack her up. Yeah, so no show.
So the reservation was for 1 o'clock.
So why you ain't calling him? I mean, you showed up. I get it. You showed up and didn't respond to the text a day later, and you said that you confirmed it with him 3 times. But when you were on your way, why didn't you just do a regular phone call and call him instead of leaving voice notes or texting? I just don't understand that part. I would have called him. You know what I'm saying? If you dropped the ball, which looks like you did, why didn't you just call him on the phone? That's my thoughts on
You
that.
left 12:55. About what time would you say you got there?
Well, I got there probably like 1:05, 1:10.
Okay.
But I hit him up like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving my house right now. That's when the message was sent at 12:55.
Okay. So was there confirmation prior to, this date?
I mean, yeah.
Like she said, you guys
like,
had like.
But like I said, I text on Saturday,
So
asking
from
her
Saturday.
about, it wasn't any.
Okay.
So it was like, nah, if you can't communicate, it's kind of pointless.
Okay.
I agree.
Got it. And so you said you did receive the message and you thought you texted him back, but it just didn't go through, or?
I'm just on the way out the door, didn't press send, like rushing.
No, on Saturday when he like sent another.
Yeah, I forgot to respond and had the whole text typed and then sent him an audio message like, hey, Siri, send so-and-so a message.
Okay.
And then I open it because I'm like, oh, he didn't respond. It's like 1:05. I'm on the way. And then I look and then I'm like, okay, I didn't send it. The whole message is typed out. But then everything's getting red. So he's sitting there like watching me say, and I understand what he's saying, like, okay, you didn't confirm, I'm not going to go. That makes sense. Like, I'll give that to you. But I thought it was just silly to leave me on red. You could have just texted me back and been like, oh, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm. I thought that could have just been the respectable thing.
Okay.
Because I thought that was weird that you didn't respond, but you're telling people that I ghosted you in Phoenix. But you didn't respond to the last text. So that's kind of weird.
I mean, you responded a whole day later. So do you really call that responding?
It was less than 24 hours. This is your thing. I think you're very picky about times. That is one of the things. You've been very particular and picky about time a couple.
Can you just hold yourself accountable, lady? Come on, man. You dropped the ball. You responded the next day. Like, come on. You don't become deflecting. Oh, you're picky. You're picky. Why are you doing this? Just say, I was late. I truly apologize. I know that's something hard for y'all females to do, is say I'm sorry or apologize. That's extremely hard. But you dropped the ball. You acknowledge that. Stop trying to deflect and be like, oh, you're picky. You responded the next day, man. That shows you didn't value his time, right? You wasted his time. It's... Man, the dating market is completely sauteed and fricasseed.
Few instances that we had.
Okay.
Just like we had known each other 72 hours. And then remember that phone call we had?
Which one? Go ahead and let everybody else know.
Yeah, we only had one phone call.
Okay.
What happened?
One. I could grab the call.
But it was a few times that I called.
That is inaccurate. You gaslit me on the phone about that.
It was a few times that I called.
I'll go get the phone. I got the screenshots. You
and I
called
got
me.
the text messages.
Yeah, we have all the information. So
All
do you want
of
to hash
it.
it out?
I mean, if we have to.
I just thought it was weird.
Come on, y'all ain't got to go tit for tat. I got receipts. Come on, man. Please. Listen. The outcome is the outcome. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I'm not interested in receipts. I don't care about receipts like that in this context because the outcome is done. But hey, it is what it is.
Man. Okay, so let's run it back so we could clarify for the audience and for you as well.
Yeah, please.
There had been a phone call, right? Roughly 72 hours. So from the very jump, it was hard to confirm the date of the date from the beginning because you kept saying, I'll let you know tomorrow. Then tomorrow came, and then you let me know tomorrow.
But then once Thursday came, I told you I had reservations, and it was set.
Absolutely.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, Global Ambassador.
Okay, but that's not the phone call I'm talking about.
But Thursday, it was set, though. You're talking about from when we did the show originally all the way up until Thursday. We went back and forth, kind of trying to figure out about the date or whatever. But Thursday came, and it was set 1 o'clock. I told you I had the reservations.
That's not what I'm talking about. We went back and forth, and why I think you're picky.
Okay, let's hear about the call.
We just don't get along. I think that's what it really comes down to. But the call was that you had called me roughly, I believe, on Monday, and I didn't answer. You called me around 10 o'clock on Monday. We'd known each other. Yes, 10 p.m. We'd known each other roughly 72 hours. Then we talked the next day. And on the phone, you had told me, well, since you didn't answer my phone call, I didn't know if we were going on the date or not. Like, you're acting like you're my dad or something. Like, I don't recall that. Of course you don't.
But I do recall the phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening. So that's why I called that late.
But I didn't say I just thought it was so picky the way that you were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you, for you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering and when I'm answering, and I'd known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
But you still set the date.
Yes, because that was the objective of the show.
But we should have not went on the date if you felt that way. Why schedule the date?
On this fine Sunday. Thank God that we didn't go on the date. Because I just feel like this was the energy on the phone.
I saved my money.
So you felt like he was coming at your throat?
The same way that it's like...
I saved my money. Ain't that right, bruh? I saved my money, bruh.
The game is rigged. But you cannot lose if you do not play.
This energy, it was very back and forth and very petty on the phone. And he's getting snippy on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so are we going to go on the date? That was my response is, okay, so are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? And I do feel like, yes, you're a little snippy. And I didn't appreciate it. But the objective of the show was to go on the date. And it just made me feel a little opportunistic of your objectives, because prior to that, if you want to talk about everything, prior to that, you had sat here and asked me to model for your company. I thought that was rude.
You said you was a content creator.
I didn't say I was a model and then I was going to come model.
But if I'm trying to put money in your pocket, what's wrong with that?
You didn't mention a thing
I wasn't trying to do anything for free, sweetheart.
But
you said you was a content creator. Like, I'm confused.
So when was this asked? When did you ask?
Damn near at the beginning.
Sunday.
At the beginning.
Right away.
She said she was a content creator.
So we filmed Saturday, and then you asked her Sunday if she wanted to model for your business.
Monday, it was pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, it just really gives, like, you're opportunistic. Like, that's what it gives. I just feel like 3 strikes you're out. For you, it was just a couple weird interactions. Yeah, you asked me to model. You didn't mention anything about money for you to say.
I did tell you that over the phone, that I had no problem
but
paying
upon, may I finish speaking? Go ahead. Since you wanted to, like, overtalk me. Is that okay with you?
Wow, y'all niggas doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is a disaster. This is man, another failed couple that matched. I keep telling y'all, man, there's only one out of all the matches. Out of all the matches, I really have to do my due diligence if I got some time to find out. Maybe I could just hit a BM. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the matches from Pop the Balloon series, there's only been one successful couple that are together still, and that's Mike and Kay. They're engaged. Arlette and BM are trying their damnedest to bring blacklove together, to try to start the Black nuclear family. that's their main goal. That's their main objective. And for the simple fact that we can't agree upon a date, we got guys out here flying their exes out to go on vacation for their birthday. We got people out here matching and, not being compatible. It's just this dating market is trash. I listen, man. I don't know, man. I would just say, shout out to BM, shout out to Arlette, for at least trying to make, the foundation of the show about Black love and fostering that for us. That I'll give them much props for that. But they have no control over how people match on the show and whether or not they're compatible. They have no control over that. So this is terrible. This is terrible.
I'm just waiting for my turn to talk.
All right, go ahead.
Thank
and then
you.
we'll let you go right after
I
her.
didn't ever say that I was a model. And then what did I say when you asked me if I wanted to model? I was like, oh, do you want to do a content exchange? Like you detail my car and I make a video about it? You're sending me screenshots talking about this is what I want. And you did not mention anything about payment upon the initial interaction of asking me to model. So no, I don't work for free. And that's how it came across initially. That's okay for me to say. You didn't mention anything about payment till multiple days later when I was like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way. And you're like, well, you should have said something. Well, I don't know you, and I don't feel comfortable to sit here and go back and forth with you knowing you 2 days. That's crazy.
Okay. Ramon, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna do the back and forth.
Okay.
Like I said, I offered her an opportunity. I didn't think that, I had to initiate that, yeah, I'm gonna pay you. In my eyes, it was kind of obvious.
I thought it was a given.
Yeah, like if you're a content creator I don't ask anybody to do anything for free for me. Nothing. So, it was a given that I was gonna pay you. The amount just wasn't discussed.
Got it. Okay, and then so for you were like, she could have just told you right then and there if she felt some type of way about it instead of hanging on to it?
She did tell me. She did tell me that she felt some type of way about me asking her about the content, and I told her, that she said she was a content creator. So that was the only reason I brought it to her attention, but I also apologized when she told me it made her feel uncomfortable as well.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't have anything to rebuttal regarding this. Oh, come in, let's shoot some content and let's model for me. I don't really care about that, honestly. Just the fact that, they didn't follow through with their date, and she responded to the text to confirm that she was going the next day. I'm still stuck on that part, the whole modeling thing, and you didn't pay me to model. It doesn't interest me. I don't have nothing to say about that, honestly, man. It's really just fluff. It's just fluff for me. But let's keep it going.
You feeling comfortable because you felt like that's the only reason he matched with you, or what about it was like?
Well, to me, it wasn't giving. Like, this is supposed to be a dating show, and then it feels, like I said, opportunistic because you're coming to me for business ventures, and you're talking about, yes, my hobbies and what I like to do for business, but I didn't come on here. This isn't The Apprentice. Like, I didn't come on here to work for you and to be your employee. So, yeah, I thought that was rude that you're asking me to work for you and bring friends to model for you too. And this is before the conversation of payment as well. So to think that that's assumed, I think would be silly. Like, I'm an adult. I don't just assume that I'm going to go somewhere. Like, I like it to be ironed out. But once again, we're not having deep conversations trying to get to know each other. And we had joked on the phone, like, like we were just kind of like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing each other? We were doing that to each other kind of back and forth to death. There was no real like depth of conversation or anything for real.
Okay. So you guys never really got to know each other?
Not really, no.
Okay. Ugh. God,
like I said, it was.
Fuck. Completely sauteed and fricasseed. Maybe I should change our format, base the show more around compatibility and not physical attraction. I think that the majority of the matches, the reason why they don't, are not successful, I should say. The reason why the majority of the matches are not successful is because they're not compatible. I think the show needs to focus more on about compatibility and not physical attraction. So I guess more blind date shows, or I'm not saying copy the format, but there's other dating shows out there where it's not about physical attraction. They make the contestants sit in the room, they can't see each other, and they ask each other questions, right? They may need to do something like that, guys. Or let it be y'all may have to change our format so you guys can have a more successful rate of matches, right? Because again, there's only one successful couple that match on your show that are engaged, and that's Mike and Kay. They're uploading content every week. I watch them. Shout out to them. But I really want you guys to succeed in cultivating these matches, or at least starting that process, making sure these matches are sustainable, because this is not a good look. This is another match that failed, and the trend continues to happen with these matches. So I think a good refresh of the format of the show may need to happen, and I'm sure it's not going to affect your ratings, the viewership. People are going to watch anyway. So that's just my thoughts on it.
It was a few phone calls that I did do, but she didn't answer our call back or text back.
That's not true. How do we have a whole conversation and plan out the date on the phone if I never answer the phone?
Via text.
No, that's not true, because
via text, I told you I made reservations for Sunday at 1:00.
You asked me where I wanted to go. I basically halfway planned the date.
I asked you where you wanted to go, yes.
Because you didn't know, and it was so much back and forth that we couldn't even decide a date and a time, and now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that you...
But once it was set, what was the problem?
What was the problem? Exactly. I confirmed 3 times, and like I said, maybe I was a little silly to be like, oh, okay, like, we'll just meet there, but yeah, you know what? I didn't text you back in the appropriate amount of time on Saturday. I will look at you right now and say, I apologize. That was my fault, but my objective was...
Thank you. It took you a while to say, I'm sorry. I was looking for that. Okay? I was looking for that. Bravo to you for that. Do I got my soundboard for that? No, I think I deleted that. It was supposed to be a round of applause. But there you go. From me. There's a real clap. All right? I'm glad you apologize. All right? At least show some accountability. I really appreciate that.
Wasn't to like dog you or play you, but I think that you leaving it on red, you're older than me, so you leaving that text on red knowing that I went to the restaurant is tacky, and it's like you try to get your lick back. That's how it felt. Like, what was the objective of that? Because if you're a real man, like, you could have been like, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm my text. Like, we could have just had a conversation about it, but you did that.
And
you left me on red.
And you could have called instead of texting.
I sent you an audio message. Like,
that's what I said. I said, why you ain't call him? Did I say that, fam? I said that. I said, why you ain't call him? You could have called. I mean, you dropped the ball. You finally apologized. I'm gonna be petty and say at least you apologized, but the apology was too late. You could have apologized in that moment while you were on your way to the restaurant, knowing that you replied to the text a day later and you were on your way. You could have called him. Hey, I'm sorry. If you called him and left a voice message, I know for a fact he would have heard your voice message. Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. I dropped the ball. I thought I sent the text message. I didn't. I'm on my way now. I'll sit here and wait for you. Let me know if you're on your way, but I'll definitely make it up to you. But just show up, and I'll definitely make it up to you. Something like that. I'm sure he would have obliged, but you didn't. So, a little too late.
like, oh my God, I'm on my way there.
But you could have called. You could have called though, right?
So
because I
she
just assumed you were on your way. I didn't know better.
But why would you assume that?
So when she's sending these voice notes with these messages, whatever she's sending, and you're reading them.
Why did they cut that off?
I didn't know better.
But why would you assume that?
So when she's sending these voice notes with these messages, whatever she's sending, and you're reading them.
I actually didn't read them right at the very moment that she sent them. I read them within, a nice
at 12:55, like you
know
said.
What I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't read it.
So you read it after the fact of the reservation time already passed?
Football, yeah. At that point, I'm just like, I'm watching football. I'm not worried about it. She didn't respond in a timely manner.
Okay, so then after the whole ordeal with, no one, him not showing up to date and, you not replying, did you guys ever talk again after that, or that was it?
No, I blocked him on Instagram. I just felt like it was tacky, and I felt like I said, I felt like he was trying to get his lick back, and we couldn't talk about it as adults. And he saw I was at the restaurant at this time. You know, I'm talking like, oh, I'm at valet, like I'm here. He's seeing text, and like I said, maybe I'm silly, and I just went like, ha ha ha, he's gonna meet me there, just not thinking. You know what I mean? I'm not like maybe using my full capacity of my brain. I'm tired, hurrying up, getting there. But it was the fact that like he just left me on red like that. I'm just like, okay, I see who you are. I have nothing more to say. Blocked. Mwah. See you later.
Okay. And you didn't try to reach out after that either?
Damn. That's actually a good. Let me go back.
See you later.
Okay. And you didn't try to.
It's like, okay, I see who you are. I have nothing more to say. Blocked. Mwah. See you later.
Ma, see you later. I might use that as a soundboard. That. Oh man. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No.
And you didn't try to reach out after that either?
Nah,
You were done
I was
with it?
blocked.
On Instagram.
I mean, but you didn't know you were blocked, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, you knew because you
Yeah.
tried to reach out.
I did.
Oh,
on
okay.
Instagram, but you have my number?
I was blocked on the phone.
No, you're not. You're blocked on Instagram.
Okay. I don't know.
I gave you the room to apologize and if you wanted to hash it out. Not even to apologize, because half of it was my like responsibility. But if you wanted to hash it out, you're not blocked. Your number's not blocked. Your Instagram's blocked, though. I was tired of seeing your corny Instagram.
Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, man, you gotta block motherfuckers. That's the same thing I be doing, man. I block people that I don't want to see on Instagram. If I know you personally, I don't want to see your Instagram. Your number is not blocked. Yes, we can, communicate via phone, but social media, yeah, I'm not following your ass. I don't want to see what you got uploaded. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Damn.
That's aggressive.
No, I think that's real.
Okay.
That was one of the things that I didn't like too. We got each other's Instagram. I just don't think we're compatible in a lot of different ways. And I just think
I'm
like,
seeing that play out.
yeah, whew,
As we're
blatantly
here.
obvious, right? It's crazy.
Oh man. Well, I am obviously. It's unfortunate that this didn't work out between the two of you, but on to better things, such as any future projects. We could be on the lookout from either one of you.
So currently I am working on certain things in my fitness journey, some career advancements in my fitness journey. I'm going to keep some things on the hush hush.
All right, so it's all out.
100%, yes, but I'm definitely working on a couple different things. And of course, I'm still working on my degree and more content coming back to back to back.
All right. Good luck with school and good luck with all of your content creations, all your business ventures, all that good stuff.
Thank you so much.
And Ramon, what about for yourself?
Yeah, just launching a new Airbnb tomorrow in North Scottsdale.
Okay, that's so cool.
Under Mila Property Group. And then we got another one that we're going to start working on Tuesday in North Scottsdale as well. So just trying to grow the business and the portfolio up.
Okay, well, good luck to you as well on your businesses. I hope they succeed and do great
Appreciate it.
things. Well, thank you both for coming on today. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you all next.
Yeah, the dating market is completely sauteed and fricasseed. Well, that's it, man. This was depleting, and in terms of wanting to see black love cultivating, obviously it didn't happen this time as well. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts. That's my reaction, family. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, signing out. Peace.